but they cannot succeed. They don't know a big favor, they are not aware. The filtrators have helped the family to decide, to decipher the fake, to separate the wheat from the chaff. There were many people we thought were part of this struggle before long before now. Now we know where they stand. Why? Because the infiltrator came. Jesus said that in the last days, that's in Matthew 24. He said, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. He said, if it were possible, even the very elect will be deceived. You see people deceived. We are seeing DOS members that were caught in the web of this deception. Is it not a shame? National coordinators. A national coordinator is asking me, why is money not being paid to so and so? I was wondering, is this man still part of this family? You are wondering why your little change you contribute and not sending it to people that waste it, people that declared that they are not loyal to DOS. If you are in this family, you are no longer loyal to DOS. You are no more an IPOB member, but you don't know. You have become fake. You become an intruder. So, how do we curb the infiltration menace in IPOB? That is the big question. So, everybody must focus. Don't allow them to distract you. They tell too many lies. Stop listening to them. Bible said in 1 Corinthians 15 verse 33 that evil communication corrupts good manner. What you listen to informs how you think and how you behave. Be careful what you take in. Ways regret. Ways have imprints on you anytime, any day. Stop making yourself vulnerable. Stop commercializing the struggle. If you put money in front of you, they will catch you. If you're looking for money, not freedom, they will get you. How do you curb the menace? There's something called executive monitoring that I've introduced in West Africa. What does that entail? Every leader, add yourself in your next rank. How do you put it? If you look at the rank and file, if you're a national coordinator, be in all the platforms, monitor them. Every state coordinator, put yourself, let them add you up in the district. All the district coordinator be added in zones. All the zonal coordinator be added in units and local government and so on and so forth. You get to the units. Your immediate boss must be in your platform to check what you're doing. And one of the reasons why they are there, number one, to monitor what you're doing, is spelled out clearly. A while ago, we removed a coordinator because of that. We told him, add the regional coordinator in your executive platform, your meeting platform. He said he will never do that. So no, don't tolerate, don't take that to this family. If you're too big to take instruction, then give us space. Don't sit in your house. We were yes, ma, yes, sir. Insult us if you like. That's how you know good leaders. Leaders are yes, sir, yes, ma. That's how you know good leaders. Leaders follow their boss. When they tell you to sit down, you sit down. If you don't like to sit down first, then you tell God, my waist is paining me. So, why you stand up? No, sit down. Why should I sit down? A national coordinator was asking me a few days ago. So if DOS asks you to kill your mother, you kill you. I was wondering, what rubbish talk? DOS can't tell you to kill your mother. DOS protect you. DOS thinks ahead. DOS think about your common good and the common will. DOS are not self-centered people. Many of you don't have access to them. DOS are decent people. They're not corrupt. They're not dirty. I can boast about relationship, having worked with a few of them. I can talk about HOD, I can talk about DHOD. They don't tell you anything that is not right. You can never hear them give you an instruction that you will start questioning, why did they say this? They're men of honor. All the frontliners in the DOS, they're all men of honor. You can't hear any nonsense about them. The Mazi or former, all the rest of them, all the you don't hear nonsense about these people. They're men of integrity, men of honest report. You can't see them post nonsense in social media. Go and follow them up. Go and check them up in all the social media. You cannot see any of these members of the DOS post any nonsense or say any regretted thing about our leader. Then you, a national coordinator, can write any nonsense in your platform. They're insulting DOS and you are there. Take it as a warning everywhere across West Africa. In any platform you insult DOS, you are gone. from today going forward. Enough of that nonsense. Any nuisance can come to platform and be insulting HOD. Who are you? If you're too big to be under the HOD, go and start your own organization. Nobody is begging you to be in IPOB. IPOB is for responsible people. How do we curb the menace? Stop, put an end to this trash, insulting the leadership on your platforms. That's why you are there to monitor them. Once you post something, it stays for like 24 hours or more. You won't be able to delete it. That's why you should be there. If the state coordinator didn't see it, so that you should see it and call their attention to delete it. Don't allow anybody that posts infiltrators nonsense or messages in any platform should be deleted. Warn the person if he continues. Remove the person from that platform. Anybody, no matter who the person is. Anybody that posts infiltrators messages in their platforms is not qualified to be an admin. Everybody listen to me now. Any admin that is posting infiltrators message should be removed. Remove the admin status. They're not qualified. They're not part of us. Enough of this nonsense. It is better we have 10 people who are hardcores than to have 100, let me not use negative words, to have 100 confused people. Mazi so one told me, no, it's not Ufalaji. He said you are auto. We are at the back of Mazi Kanu through DOS. If you are not on that queue, you're on the wrong queue, you're on the wrong line. The only queue in IPOB is Mazi Kanu, Mazi Chikedozie, DHOD, and all of them in the DOS down the line. If you are not queuing at the back of Mazi Chikedozie, I don't care who else you are queuing at his back. If that person is not directly at the back of Mazi Chikedozie, you're on the wrong queue. It doesn't matter the department where you serve. Onyendu said that anything Mazi Chikedozie says goes. Onyendu said we should listen to. He said we should listen to what is it called? This Yoruba boy. Onyendu said you should listen to Elochukwu. Did he say you should take orders from them? The answer is no. People say Onyendu caused this problem. Why did he do that? Onyendu is not a spirit. Onyendu is mortal. He has limitations. Yes. If you think he made a mistake by telling you to listen to somebody who he didn't know who he was, don't blame him for that. It's human, it's natural. At one point, the guy was singing, I thought he was with us. Me talking to you one time, I thought he was with us too. Our ignorance, our dogmatic ignorance was removed by Elochukwu. I'm confessing on air. At the initial stage, I used to listen to this infiltrator, thinking it was with us. It was Elochukwu that God made me rethink. And I'll check back and say, but it's true. And I quickly corrected myself. Initially, I used to make a post. That was the post I made one day on Twitter. I was like, oh, DOS, concentrate on admin. Allow so with so things since he has the ginger. Hey, some people send me message. See, do you know what I'm saying? That's many years ago. And later I look at myself and say, what am I saying? I don't know. I want to delete that post. Many people left me. Many people hesitate to unfollowed me. Why do you need to follow wrong people? Who are you following? How do we curb this menace in IPOB? Infiltrators should not be allowed to lead again. Anywhere under my jurisdiction. I check your post. Please, all the leaders, get the social media handle of everybody under you. And please take it as an order. All the national coordinators in West Africa, please text me your Twitter and your Facebook accounts. Those I don't have, please start following me. We must know who you are. Anybody test any nonsense. Anybody advertising sit at home shouldn't be a leader in IPOB. You advertising sit at home as a leader in IPOB. You are not qualified to lead. Please, from today, all the leaders, check them. Anybody advertising that nonsense, go sit at home. Except DOS, others sit at home. Such a person must not lead anywhere. They sent a name to me to vet as a deputy in one country. I went to check his Facebook. I said, send me your social media. I went to Facebook and saw that he's advertising sit at home. Then I called the leader. Say, is it the kind of person you are recommending to me? Please, you guys should respect yourself. So, there was a time there was division in the house. Some said of Apollo, some said of Paul. They said, are we all not following Christ? It's not in IPOB. That's what they tell you now. So it doesn't matter whether you follow Dios, you follow Topalo, you follow Mazi Kanu. No, hell no. Mazi Kanu has only one route. that route to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is DOS. If you are not on that route, you have missed road. You can come back. Yes, repentance is allowed. How do we solve this menace? Please monitor them, know when they are doing wrong things. When some people are started stealing, so you'll be able to know. Be in their platforms. If they post anything that is not right, call the person to order to go and delete it. Don't allow the infiltrator or the nonsense to stay. Anybody is using the infiltrator's picture as a profile picture and is your platform, is a leader. You don't know what you're doing. Both of you are not normal. It's the normal. This nonsense has to stop. We have to redefine who we are. We need to tell ourselves the truth. We need to resensitize the people. Go and preach. Go and tell them that there's nothing called autopilot in IPOB. It's IPOB DOS. Any other thing you have is a counterfeit. They said if it's not Panadol, it's not the same thing as Panadol. There's no fake here. The executive monitoring must be taken as seriously. Everybody get to the platform of the person next to you in the hierarchy, in the organogram. Replace all those who have declared their allegiance to the infiltrator. Anybody tells you, I no longer listen to DOS, please, such a person should not occupy a position. From this night, such a person should be removed through the appropriate channel. Stop listening to them, like I said before. And I believe at the end, let me tell you for free, whether it is convenient for the enemy to hear or not, Biafra is a settled case. I spoke to a crowd on Sunday and I told them that Biafra is gone already. Even the enemy knows. Nothing. The only thing that can stop Biafra agitation is Biafra referendum and Biafra sovereignty. Nothing else. So I'm going to stop on this note. I will come back in a later day to talk about rebellion. Mazi, Jonathan, Chinedu, okay, I still have 20 minutes more. Let me do, I have some pronouncement to make as approved by the DOS. I came on air on behalf of Mazi Zulumike, the Deputy HOD, and by the grace of God, HOD is aware as well, so I appreciate them for this opportunity. So please, this pronouncement I'm about to make takes immediate effect. There are some countries in West Africa that needs overhauling. Now, like I said before, what makes you a member of IPOB is the oath you took, and your statutory dues, your monthly dues. Anybody that stopped paying monthly dues has ceased to be a member. There are people who have not paid for 24 months. Yes. And they're still busy telling you stories. And a monthly due is not big money. It's not something you budget for. It's a stipend that can fall off your pocket and you won't look back. You keep matching. So nobody has any excuse. I try to tell them that I have a directive from the Directorate of State. It's not because they're looking for money, no. There are some standards set. There's a way we want to flush out certain elements that are no more interested in what we're doing. If you're a coordinator, you are not paying your dues, you don't encourage your people to pay, you're no more supporting us. Yes, you're no more interested in our progress. So you have to give way for someone else. Let someone else try. There are some of you that are threatening. If you remove me, will I collapse this place? Go ahead. I put it to you now, go ahead, all of you. If you are replaced and you say the place will not work, no problem. We'll come to that. When we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. There are places you have to close the place and restart. We don't need 1 million members in a place. 960 are routing for the infiltrator with our hallowed name. No, we don't need that. We'd rather have 2 members in a country who are hardcores, who know their left and right, because it's not money we're looking for. What we're looking for is your fellowship, is your communion. What we're looking for is your dedication, your tenacity, holding firm to that thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has received. That thing that the zoo could not destroy with all the money voted for it. That thing that Britain could not destroy, all their propaganda has not been able to destroy. IPOB can only be destroyed if you can destroy truth and humanity. As long as they can, no institution, the Western vultures, the Western powers, the Western scavengers feasting on Africa cannot destroy truth and humanity, IPOB will not be destroyed. Take it from me. So, Burkina Faso, Mazi Chidozie ceases to be the national coordinator from this hour. His deputy, Mazi Eze Emeka, from this second is the new national coordinator for Burkina Faso, and Mazi Ezuma, Arinze Ezuma, will be his deputy. So I repeat, Mazi Chidozie ceases to be the deputy of Burkina Faso. His deputy, who is Mazi Eze Emeka, becomes the new national coordinator of indigenous people of Biafra in Burkina Faso, and to deputize him is Mazi Ezuma Arinze. In Guinea-Bissau, Mazi Obodako Chike and his deputy are replaced. Mazi Chike Obodako and his deputy ceases to be the national coordinator and deputy national coordinator of indigenous people of Biafra in Guinea-Bissau from this second. Mazi Ozemenam Peters Ike Ora is the new national coordinator of IPOB in Guinea-Bissau, and to deputize him is Mazi Apoku Celestina Chukwemeka. Mazi Celestina Chukwemeka Apoku will deputize Mazi Ozemenam Peters from this hour, from this second. So these MCs, as I call your name, please remove your admin status and make the new national coordinators admin. And please let me warn you, if you are replaced, if this is not expulsion from IPOB, remain calm. IPOB, when Biafra comes, everybody that serve and work for Biafra will be remembered and rewarded. Yes, the DOS is led by reasonable and kind people. They are compiling list of everybody. Whatever you've done is in records. It will not be forgotten. What we are doing is we are substituting weak legs. We are at this critical stage of the match. Certain players need to be substituted and fresh legs need to come in. What is important is for us to win the match, not you staying to the end. It's not important. Somebody asked me where I was on Sunday. Should I admit new members? I said yes. Fresh members, why not? They said no, they have not been there. I'll be fighting since. I said it's not important. There are pillars, there are scaffolds, and there are flowers in every building. It doesn't matter how good you are. A pillar can be a flower. When they want to decorate the house, they will use flower and weave on. A pillar can't do that. The most strongest iron in the world cannot do the work that flower will do on the day of decoration, on the day of commissioning, the day of celebration. So flowers will play their role. Scaffolds will be removed along the line. They will play their role. The pillar cannot do what the scaffold does. So please, everybody have a role to play in this family. Everybody. Nobody is unimportant. Everybody is important. Please, if you are removed, it's not the end. Be a good patron. Continue supporting the family. There's a country, the former national coordinator is a popular name today. Everybody follow. The former national coordinator of Cote d'Ivoire, Mazi Mekagit. He was one time a national coordinator. We all respect and honor him. Today he holds a noble, a glorious office. Whenever he was removed, he abandoned the family, start castigating the family, he won't be where he is today. They remove you, remain calm. That is why tomorrow I'll continue to respect and appreciate Mazi Zubaya. You can't hear him write any trash like others do. Even where you are, it's not the end of the road. Even if you are expelled, tomorrow it can be revoked. Are you aware that when Biafra come, they will set up panel that will try people? Even some agitators will go to jail if you are found guilty. You that feel they've done nothing wrong, don't worry, time is coming. There will be a peace reconciliation panel when Biafra come. You bring the thing there. But then they will not see that, oh, you are wrongly or you are misjudged, or it was that it was necessary that you are substituted. But at least everybody will see that you did your job well. Don't allow anything spoil your record. Don't fight the system you struggle to build. Some are bragging, I built that building in this country. Fine, it's not wasted, even if you have been removed. Those records have not been deleted. In Guinea-Bissau, so Mazi Ozemena Peters and Celestin Chukuma are the coordinator and the deputy. In Mali, Mazi Chiobi Tobias Wokeju ceases to be the coordinator of Mali. His deputy, Mazi Chukwu Nonso Chukwu, takes over from him from this hour. Mazi Chukwu Nonso Chukwu remove everybody in the Mali platform that is an admin. All the admin, remove the admin status from this second. And the Mazi Tobias, if he can't remove his admin status, he should exit that place, the platform. Or he remove his own admin status. If he can't remove his admin status, he should exit the platform. And Mazi Tobias, if you say IPOB will not work in Mali, good luck. I reported your case to the Directorate of State. When the time comes, everybody, some people will face CRC. So if you can, try and frustrate IPOB in Mali, no problem. We're not interested in having 1 million people who are not loyal, who are not obedient to the structure. We must protect the structure. In Cape Verde, Mazi Leonard Obidum ceases to be the national coordinator of Cape Verde from this night. So the reasons for these people removals, I will give them in our meeting, in our West African National Coordinator meeting this night that is coming up in a few minutes. I won't tell you the reasons on air. Mazi Chikwado Igbo Christian Chikwado is the new national coordinator of Cape Verde, and Vincent Aga will deputize him. Mazi Igbo Chikwado Christian is the new national coordinator for Cape Verde, and Mazi Christian Aga will deputize him. In the zoo, there are a few changes. On behalf of the Deputy Head of Directorate of State, IPOB in Bauchi State ceases to exist, and their entire state, executive is hereby dissolved. The man leading IPOB in Bauchi State doesn't correspond to anybody. Doesn't pick our calls, it doesn't come to meetings, so we don't know what they're doing, we don't know who is working for. So Mazi Emmanuel, Ede, you are no more working for IPOB. There's IPOB in Bauchi State ceases to exist, is dissolved from this hour by the order given by DHOD. So any hardcore in Bauchi State, please communicate us to start a fresh family. In Gombe State, Mazi, and I'll come back to Mazi Abe. I'll come back to Gombe. In Niger State, John Obunaya ceases to be the national the state coordinator of Niger State. Mazi Moma Chukwu Metalum. Mazi Moma Chukwu Metalum is the new state coordinator for Niger State. And Monday, Wancho will be his deputy. In Abuja, the appointment of Abuja deputy coordinator, the Abuja state coordinator had appointed someone before, but due process was not followed, and they sent names, who vetted the name, and interestingly, Mazi Edward Stephen still emerged top in that interview. So Mazi Edward Stephen is the new Abuja deputy coordinator. Taraba State, Mazi Uchechukwu Linus and his deputy ceases to be the state coordinator and deputy state coordinator. Apostle Amadi is the new state coordinator for Taraba State. AGK Monachugo is the deputy. AGK Monachugo will deputize Apostle Amadi in Taraba. In Kaduna State, Peter Aneke has, eloped or abandoned duty in a very shameful and ridiculous manner a fortnight ago. So Mazi Ekene Mazi Ekene Chukwuka is the new state coordinator for Kaduna. New state coordinator for Kaduna is Mazi Ekene Chukwuka. And Mazi Gabriel Ape is the new state coordinator for Gombe State. The man that was there equally behaved like the man in Bauchi. No correspondence, no nothing. He doesn't come to meetings. So many of these people, some people will be wondering, why are we removing them? Somebody asked us, are you scattering or gathering the family? I said, no, we're shaking. We brought baskets to remove some shafts. Plenty women have entered the system. We need to shake off some things. And some are weak. Some are not removed because they are infiltrators or they have gone astray. Some are removed because they become weak. There's a state in Southwest will change the coordinator, and the miracles began to happen there. And the coordinator is a gentle, nice person, honest person. He worked assiduously, established his family in different states. His work cannot be forgotten in the annals of history in this family. So I told him, Olga, you have done so well. If you don't tire, go and rest. You'll be committed for over 10 years. Said yes. Go and rest and you accepted. Power mongers will not do that. The work was failing in his hand. He has done it for too long. So I told him it's better to leave when the ovation is loudest. And he left. He brought one of his boys who is vibrant and young. And the guy is causing commotion in the camp of the enemy there. So that's what we want. We want changes. We want to bring in new blood. We want to see this family, two things begin to happen in certain places. Anybody remove, please. He is not to remove her from IPOB. Please keep supporting the family. This is not the last time you will serve. And this is not the last place you will serve. Have that at the back of your mind. All the national coordinators remove, please. Make the new person admin. And all the national coordinators, all the state national coordinators that are removed, please. You are allowed to come to our meeting tonight, please. We have to discuss. You are not our enemy. We can assign new rules to all of you, but you have to go because that's the order from above. You have to allow another person. I appreciate all of you, all the state coordinators, all the national coordinators, West African rep. I appreciate everybody that worked in one way or the other, and everybody that make us get to where we are today. I believe God is taking us somewhere, and I believe at the end, Biafra will come. One thing I will leave you with tonight is keep believing what you're believing, and what is that our generation will restore Biafra. Keep believing what I believe in. The Mazi Nnamdi is the man who ordained by Elohim to restore Biafra. And the next person after Mazi Nnamdi, whether he's here, he's not here, is DOS, led by Mazi Chikadezem. Any other thing contrary to that, you are in a wrong vehicle. And that vehicle will take you into destruction. That such a vehicle will take you to where you are not expecting. I appreciate all of you. Elohim will bless you. Lolo, Mazi Nnamdi's wife, please remain strong. It's over already. God has helped you. We love you and appreciate everybody in West Africa, all the national coordinators, all the states, all the units, everybody, all the members. You've been wonderful. We wouldn't have done anything, we wouldn't have gotten to where we are without you. You are the reason. You are that thing that makes us humanly enough to keep pushing. You are the one that gives us hope. You are the one that makes us know that Biafra will be a great nation. You guys are too much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you and God bless you. I remain just Onyekwu, your humble servant. Shalom. Mazi Jonathan, I want to bow out. I'll come back in a later date to talk about rebellion. Mazi Jonathan. God bless you, sir.
And you too.
Sir.
There will be friends and lovers of freedom. Thank you very much for the broadcast and the announcements you made. So we must continue. We are having problem in our radio. It is from the server. It is never from my side. I have been trying at the background in order to contact the responsible. But everything will be fixed in no distant time. You see that I think it's Radio Biafra that is working. The Biafra Digest is on air, but IPOB Community Radio is off. But I will repeat this program, this broadcast, another day. So, thank you for listening. We must continue doing what we know best because we have no other place to go other than moving forward. Therefore, Biafra continues to be our religion, it's our identity, it is who we are. Thank you for listening. I will go no further so that we continue taking care, we take care of the technical issue. Although some parts of the radio is being heard anyway, but our community radio is not there, it's not talking. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here it is simply good evening.
Biafra, ndị ngozi obodo bụ sọ mma, obodo doro nsọ. song is a homophobe of the Biafrans. The fire of the eastern land is a promised land, a blessed land of the Chupacabra. Emeka Bonusi Biafra, Emeka Bonusi Biafra, Biafra, Kanebo Sokani, Biafra, Kanebo Sokani, Biafra, Kanebo Sokani, Anijala. The rising sun. Biafra, mana chukwu kikabia magika inamaka, mana chukwu kikabia magika inamaka, na migala ubabu gani jemuru nai, ubabu gani jala, Biafra. The land of the rising sun is a home of the land of the rising sun.
And people were saying that I was doing, now you know that it has started happening. It has started happening. A lot of people claim that they are Niger Delta. One of them who said fighting for Niger Delta in public on Facebook today was wishing somebody happy independent anniversary. 419. The victory of Biafra is very near. Very simple. They are very close. Nnamdi are giving them. I said they are bribing, and it is a fact. About 50 billion have been put aside by the Buhari government to bribe people, especially from the Jaw Nation, young men, combatants from the Jaw Nation, not to support Biafra, not to support Nnamdi Kanu, not to shield Nnamdi Kanu. This is true. The bribe did not come to me. I was told about the bribe, and I asked how much, and I asked the person. So 50 billion is a problem. The IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu and the Radio Biafra London have been the biggest organization in the struggle for the restoration of the sovereignty of the Biafran states. There are other organizations, but presently Radio Biafra and the IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu have been in the forefront, have been the loudest in this actualization for our independence and the restoration of our suspended sovereignty, which took place in 1970. If I have the opportunity and Nnamdi Kanu confide in me that I should take him and I know where to keep him, I will take him and keep him, because I believe that Nnamdi Kanu is one of the pillars of the struggle for the restoration of the sovereignty of the Biafran state. It will be very stupid for anybody to think that Buhari can defeat IPOB or the Biafran struggle. Very stupid. All over the world, there are demonstrations. India, Russia, Japan, Turkey, London, Paris, Switzerland, Germany, different cities of Germany. My family also participated in the demonstration in Hamburg, in Frankfurt. There are people, members of my family. So there are demonstrations for Biafra everywhere, all over the world. The United States of America, Britain, EU, and France have come out that they do not believe that IPOB, they do not accept that IPOB is a terrorist organization. That's the first victory. Nigeria, they are peeling in their pants. Buhari is peeling in his pants. He's dripping. Lai Mohammed is, even his pampers can no longer hold his peel. Even Lai Mohammed pampers cannot hold his peel. They are peeling because they know that they have lost round one. Nnamdi Kanu has given them a knockout in this first bout. And it's a victory, and all of us must acknowledge it. Some people say, you follow Nnamdi Kanu, you are now following Nnamdi Kanu. What is wrong if I follow Nnamdi Kanu? If Nnamdi Kanu is doing better than me in actualizing Biafra, what is wrong in me following him? Should it be me? Should it be about myself? The freedom of my people is not about myself. The freedom of my people is my freedom, and the freedom of all Biafrans. And if Nnamdi Kanu is doing it better than me, I should be able to acknowledge the fact that he's doing it better than me. I am not a member of Nnamdi Kanu IPOB. But if Nnamdi Kanu IPOB is doing it better than my platform, then I should be able, because it's not about me. It's not about myself. So round one, Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu are giving you people KO, knockout. IPOB is not a terrorist organization. The world has acclaimed. The president of the Senate has acclaimed. Members of House of Representatives from the West, from the Southwest, from the Southeast has come out. The Joint Council, as bad as it is today, had come out. The Joint National Congress and Afenefere, all are unanimous in saying IPOB is not a terrorist organization. But we thank God that as bad as it is, the world is unanimous in saying that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. People say, why did Nnamdi Kanu run away? Why did Nnamdi Kanu go into hiding? If Buhari is not afraid, why are they denying the pictures that came out? The pictures that you, their followers, shamelessly put on your wall to praise. They say, look at them. Oh, now, by only the dance, or the this, that. You shamelessly put on your wall. If a man like, let him be blabbing, say all sort of things, he will do this, heaven will fall, earth will fall, this will fall. As long as his action does not meet with his intention, he has not committed a crime. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. He can boast, he can say whatever he likes. He has never been seen to carry arm, whatever. So if he is now boasting a crime, why has boasting become a crime? Investigate a crime until the person commits a crime. Today, they are coming for Nnamdi Kanu. Tomorrow it might be me if I don't speak out. Tomorrow it might be you. These people don't give a damn. They don't know whether you supported them yesterday. A lot of people are complaining that IPOB has been declared a terrorist organization. Why not? Are we not terrorizing them? Your words are terrorizing them. Your words are terrorizing them. Even your silence are terrorizing them. So whatever they say about you, why do you bother your head? They call you a terrorist. They call you all sort of names. Why do you bother your head? That's what it ought to be. That's their way. That's a modus operandi. That's the way they operate. And if you call Nnamdi Kanu a con man, Chijoke, you are the con man par excellence. How is Nnamdi Kanu a con man? What Nnamdi Kanu is saying has been said over and over by several other people. And he did not make them cold men. So how does Nnamdi Kanu saying he's making a cold man? And it's a question you have to answer. Chijoke, you have to answer. So if Ezike said it is not a cold man, if Moto said it is not a cold man, but if Nnamdi Kanu said that is a con man, how does Nnamdi Kanu say it that makes him a con man? IPOB has ideologies that are different from my ideology. IPOB believe that our ideologies is that they cannot pick up arms. They have adopted the guardian Mahatma Gandhi ideology of peaceful engagement. I don't believe in it. And so I cannot impose my will on them. I cannot impose my will on them that they must accept my will. Oh, the younger brother, Nnamdi Kanu, Abba, we must give honor to who honor is due. There is nobody living on death. There is nobody living on death. I repeat it. There is nobody living on death that in so short a time has brought the issue of Biafra to the forefront, the issue of Biafra to the front burner of the world politics, as Nnamdi Kanu has done it. There's nobody. I've done nothing. I don't want to be attributed anything. I am doing what I'm supposed to do as a Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu has done. And we must give. Today, we are going to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. We will concentrate on waiting many people. Will be Igbo people. Will be Ijaw people. They talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Buhari come back. You dey post for your wall. Ask somebody say Buhari come back alive. No be Buhari that thing wey dem bring. That's something wey dem bring from London. As dem bring am, you post for your wall. You be Igbo man. Somebody go down. Dey drink water wey dey for say using Buhari come back, you go drink water, gutter water. they drink, you no talk. But if you see somebody go bow down for Nnamdi Kanu, na big problem. Nnamdi Kanu wan make Igbo people slave, but nothing dey wrong. If two people go down, go bow down for Buhari, it's okay. Nnamdi Kanu na be a problem now. But somebody go like this, bow down flat for one man wey say the Oba, wey call himself Kabiyesi, wey call himself anything, that one no problem. Because no be Nnamdi Kanu. The same way you condemn the people bowing down for Nnamdi Kanu, it's the same way you condemn others when they bow down. So it's a problem. Nnamdi Kanu is a problem. Everything you post on your wall, the pastor is killed. You say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu dey preach. Na him make. Meanwhile, na Catholic pastor. Meanwhile, majority of people na Catholic. If Nnamdi Kanu say make Igbo people no go church wey other people from other places dey pastor because they dey pack their money go, no be true talk, na lie talk. We should be sincere with ourselves now. The time wey dem say dem pass death sen ten ce on all of us, dem exempt you. So Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB na make na dem pass death sen ten ce. You be fool. You be fool. You be a fool of the highest order. Abantu na you be. You see, and it's so irritating when you see this thing. So irritating when they do it. And you think that you are not a traitor to the cause of the Igbo people. Nnamdi Kanu be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu people bow for you. Nnamdi Kanu call you to bow for her. Bow for her. They don't bow for me. They don't bow for Sudan. They don't bow for Buhari. They can't drink water. They drink water. They got that water for Buhari. How are you? You're not condemned Buhari. Who is Buhari? Who is it? What a shame. You sell your people. How can you compare Nnamdi Kanu with Buhari, that thing, Buhari? How can you? Where? How can they bring two of them down? Make Nnamdi Kanu speak Igbo. Make Buhari speak Hausa. They know the two of them that one Igbo. Listen, I am not going to speak the language English. We colonize us, we give power to Buhari. Now that time they say Buhari is not an English man, but they want to in German. Now outside you can't move. They don't put people for an president. Fool. No get sense. Nnamdi Kanu might be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu might be a problem. They demonstrate every traitor will be paid in a million fold for extraction against some people. Every traitor. Nnamdi Kanu should not be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu is in the struggle. He's in the struggle for liberation of his people. So first of all, for liberation of himself and liberation of his people. And people have chosen to follow him. If you are not following him, just keep quiet and go and do your own. Let it not be an issue for you. It does seem you are not an issue for him. But you go Nnamdi Kanu. Why? Who knows that Nnamdi Kanu will come? Nobody knows. I didn't know, you didn't know. But the Buhari, they crazy Nnamdi Kanu. Whether they bow for him or they don't bow for him, it's none of your business. Because if you are talking, if you have sense, if you talk about Nnamdi Kanu, you go talk when they bow down for one man called Kanu, when they bow down for one man called Suta, when they bow down for that thing they call Buhari. that is not from London. You don't talk all those and Nnamdi Kanu won't like their problem. Nnamdi Kanu is on a cause that will bring salvation, independence, freedom, and dignity back to our people. If you don't agree with him, just keep quiet. Because very soon you will come. We are marking all of you. We are marking all of you. All of you will think that by trading with us, by being everything, you are going to gain. Whether you are Ipokweo, you are Hausa-Service, whatever you call yourself, be talking. Nnamdi Kanu should not be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu has shown the way. He's a human being, and what he has done, there is no living man, dead or alive, that has done as much as what Nnamdi Kanu has done in these few years. And those of us who appreciate it will continue to appreciate it. Not because he will give us anything on that. He has nothing to give to us. But we know that what he is doing, the benefit of it will not only be for us, but it will be for all of us. And we'll benefit immensely, including you, your children, with all the sabotage, all the tongues you are putting on the way. Nnamdi Kanu is a man to be respected. A very dark cloud trying to envelop us, and that cloud is a re-arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. After the return of the team that they said is Muhammad Buhari, which I doubt very much, the cabal around him had decided that to feed that team they brought from London, they needed our blood, the blood of Biafrans, the blood of you and I. So how can our blood flow? The only way our blood can flow unstoppably is the re-arrest or the attempt to re-arrest Nnamdi Kanu. The people who issued death sentence on us, that after October 1st, if any of us are found on their land, will be killed. We should be killed. They use different mediums, the radio, the television, the internet, and through music, that after October 1st, any one of us left on their soil should be killed. The Minister of Internal Affairs said, attempting to arrest them, will cause crisis and further eat up the already heated political climate, will unsettle the political climate. But Nnamdi Kanu, who unarguably is the greatest crowd puller in this part of the world, there's nobody that can rival him. That thing they brought from London, when they brought him, they have to go and pay people, hire people, pay them to 2,000. Niger State government, Nasarawa State government, Plateau State government, Benue State government, Abuja, they paid money to people. The people refused to come out. But Nnamdi Kanu, photo no dey lie. We have no money to hire crowds. Nnamdi Kanu, who everywhere pulls thousands and thousands and thousands of people, is free to arrest. And when they come to arrest Nnamdi Kanu, if we come out to resist them, then good radiance to bad rubbish will be killed. Any attempt to arrest Nnamdi Kanu will be disastrous. The consequences of which Nnamdi Kanu has done his own. There is none of us today that has done as much as what Nnamdi Kanu had done in promoting the cause of our people. For every human being, we have our own flaws. Dr. Wasara has his own flaws. All other human beings have their own flaws. So Nnamdi Kanu will also have his own flaws. But what he has achieved for Biafra, for the independence of Biafra, for the freedom of the Igbos, had far surpassed whatever anybody has done in living memory. And that's the truth of the matter. Like him or hate him, that's the truth. Nnamdi Kanu has done what a lot of people cannot do.
Last time I spoke, I told you that IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu gave a knockout to Nigeria round 1. Okay. And people were saying that I was talking, now you know that it has started happening. It has started happening. Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people claim that they are Niger Delta. One of them who said fighting for Niger Delta in Poppy on Facebook today was wishing somebody happy independent anniversary.
419. The victory of Biafra is very near. Very simple. We are very close. Nnamdi Kanu are giving them. I said they are bribing, and it is a fact. About 50 billion have been put aside by the Buhari government to bribe people, especially from the Jaw Nation, young men, combatants from the Jaw Nation, not to support Biafra, not to support Nnamdi Kanu, not to shield Nnamdi Kanu. This is true. The bribe did not come to me. I was told about the bribe, and I asked how much, and I asked the person. So 50 billion is a problem. The IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu and the Radio Biafra London have been the biggest organization in the struggle for the restoration of the sovereignty of the Biafran states. There are other organizations, but presently Radio Biafra and the IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu have been in the forefront, have been the loudest in this actualization for our independence and the restoration of our suspended sovereignty, which took place in 1970. If I have the opportunity and Nnamdi Kanu confide in me that I should take him and I know where to keep him, I will take him and keep him, because I believe that Nnamdi Kanu is one of the pillars of the struggle for the restoration of the sovereignty of the Biafran state. It will be very stupid for anybody to think that Buhari can defeat IPOB or the Biafran struggle. Very stupid. All over the world, there are demonstrations. India, Russia, Japan, Turkey, London, Paris, Switzerland, Germany, different cities of Germany. My family also participated in the demonstration in Hamburg, in Frankfurt. There are people, members of my family. So there are demonstrations for Biafra everywhere, all over the world. The United States of America, Britain, EU, and France have come out that they do not believe that IPOB, they do not accept that IPOB is a terrorist organization. That's the first victory. Nigeria, they are peeling in their pants. Buhari is peeling in his pants. He's dripping. Lai Mohammed is, even his pampers can no longer hold his peel. Even Lai Mohammed pampers cannot hold his peel. They are peeling.
because they know that they have lost round one. Nnamdi Kanu has given them a knockout in this first bout. And it's a victory, and all of us must acknowledge it. And people say, you follow Nnamdi Kanu, you are now following Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe what is wrong if you are following Nnamdi Kanu? If Nnamdi Kanu is doing better than me in actualizing Biafra, what is wrong in me following him? Should it be me? Should it be about myself? The freedom of my people is not about myself. The freedom of my people is my freedom, and the freedom of all Biafrans. And if Nnamdi Kanu is doing it better than me, I should be able to acknowledge the fact that he's doing it better than me. I am not a member of Nnamdi Kanu IPOB. But if Nnamdi Kanu IPOB is doing it better than my platform, then I should be able, because it's not about me. It's not about myself. So round one, oh, Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu are giving you people KO knockout. IPOB is not a terrorist organization. The world has acclaimed. The president of the Senate has acclaimed. Members of House of Representatives from the West, from the Southwest, from the Southeast has come out. The Joint Council, as bad as it is today, had come out. The Joint National Congress and Afenefere, all are unanimous in saying IPOB is not a terrorist organization. But we thank God that as bad as it is, the world is unanimous in saying that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. People say, why did Nnamdi Kanu run away? Why did Nnamdi Kanu go into hiding? If Buhari is not afraid, why are they denying the pictures that came out? The pictures that you, their followers, shamelessly put on your wall to praise. They say, look at them. Oh, now, by only the dance, so this, that. You shamelessly put on your wall. If a man like, let him be blabbing, say all sort of things, he will do this, heaven will fall, earth will fall, this will fall. As long as his action does not meet with his intention, he has not committed a crime. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. He can boast, he can say whatever he likes. He has never been seen to carry arm, whatever. So if he is now boasting a crime, why has boasting become a crime? Investigate a crime until the person commits a crime. Today, they are coming for Nnamdi Kanu. Tomorrow it might be me if I don't speak out. Tomorrow it might be you. These people don't give a damn. They don't know whether you supported them yesterday. A lot of people are complaining that IPOB has been declared a terrorist organization. Why not? Are we not terrorizing them? Your words are terrorizing them. Your words are terrorizing them. Even your silence are terrorizing them. So whatever they say about you, why do you bother ahead? They call you a terrorist. They call you all sorts of names. Why do you bother ahead? That's what it ought to be. That's their way. That's a modus operandi. That's the way they operate. And if you call Nnamdi Kanu a con man, you are the con man by excellence. How is Nnamdi Kanu a con man? What Nnamdi Kanu is saying has been said over and over by several other people. And he did not make them cold men. So how does Nnamdi Kanu say he brings in the cold man? And it's a question you have to answer. Chijoke, you have to answer. So if Ezike said it is not a cold man, if Moto said it is not a cold man, but if Nnamdi Kanu said that he's a con man, how does Nnamdi Kanu say it that makes him a con man? IPOB has ideologies that are different from my ideology. IPOB believe that our ideologies is that they cannot pick up arms. They have adopted the Guardian Mahatma Gandhi ideology of peaceful engagement. I don't believe in it. And so I cannot impose my will on them. I cannot impose my will on them that they must accept my will. Oh, the younger brother, Nnamdi Kanu, Abba, we must give honor to who honor is due. There is nobody living or dead. There is nobody living or dead. I repeat it. There is nobody living or dead that in so short a time has brought the issue of Biafra to the forefront, the issue of Biafra to the front burner of the world politics, as Nnamdi Kanu has done it. There's nobody. I've done nothing. I don't want to be attributed anything. I am doing what I'm supposed to do as a Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu has done. And we must give.
Today, we're going to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. We will concentrate on waiting many people, will be Igbo people, will be Ijaw people. They talk about Nnamdi Kanu.
Buhari come back. You dey post for your wall. Ask somebody say Buhari come back alive. No be Buhari, that thing wey dem bring. That's something wey dem bring from London. As dem bring am, you post for your wall. The Igbo man, somebody go down, dey drink water wey dey for say this is Buhari come back, he go drink water, dey drink, he no talk. But if you see somebody go bow down for Nnamdi Kanu, na big problem. Nnamdi Kanu wan make people slave, but nothing dey wrong. If two people go down, go bow down for Buhari, it's okay. Nnamdi Kanu na be a problem now. But somebody go like this, bow down flat for one man wey say be Oba, wey call himself Kabiyesi, wey call himself anything, that was no problem. Because no be Nnamdi Kanu. The same way you condemn the people bowing down for Nnamdi Kanu, it's the same way you condemn others when they bow down. So it's a problem. Nnamdi Kanu is a problem. Everything you post on your wall. The pastor is killed. You say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu dey preach. Na him make. Meanwhile, na Catholic pastor. Meanwhile, majority of people na Catholic. If Nnamdi Kanu say make Igbo people no go church, wey other people from other places dey pastor because they dey pack their money go. No be true talk, na lie talk. We should be sincere with ourselves now. The time wey dem say dem pass death sentence on all of us, dem exempt you. So, Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB na make na dem pass death sentence. You be fool. You be fool. You be a fool of the highest order. Abantu na you be. You see, and it's so irritating when you see this thing. So irritating when they do it. And you think that you are not a traitor to the cause of the Igbo people. Nnamdi Kanu be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu people bow for you. Nnamdi Kanu call you to bow for them. Hey, bow for them. They don't bow for me. They don't bow for Sudan. They don't bow for Buhari. They don't drink water. They drink water. They got their water for Buhari. You have not condemned Buhari. Who is sell your people. How can you compare Nnamdi Kanu with Buhari, that team Buhari? How can you? Where? I can then bring two of them down. Make Nnamdi Kanu speak Igbo. Make Buhari speak Hausa. They know the two of them now want to go. Igbo, listen, I am not going to speak the language English. We colonize us, we give power to Buhari. Now that time they were saying Buhari is not an English man, but they want to in German. Now outside you can't move. They don't put people for them to study. Fool. No get sense. Nnamdi Kanu might be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu might be a problem. They told me straight. Every traitor will be paid in a million-fold for stretching against his own people. Every traitor. Nnamdi Kanu should not be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu is in the struggle. He's in the struggle for liberation of his people. So first of all, for liberation of himself and liberation of his people. And people have chosen to follow him. If you are not following him, just keep quiet and go and do your own. Let it not be an issue for you. It does seem you are not an issue for him. But you go Nnamdi Kanu. Why? Who knows that Nnamdi Kanu will come? Nobody knows. I didn't know, you didn't know. But the Buhari, they created Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, whether they bow for him or they don't bow for him, it's none of your business. Because if you are talking, if you have sense, if you talk about Nnamdi Kanu, you go talk when they bow down for one man called Onu, when they bow down for one man called Suta, when they bow down for that thing they call Buhari. That is not from Onu. You don't talk all that. Nnamdi Kanu will not be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu is on a course that will bring salvation, independence, freedom, and dignity back to our people. If you don't agree with him, just keep quiet. Because very soon you will come. We are marking all of you. We are marking all of you. All of you will think that by trading with us, by being available, you are going to gain. Whether you are Ipokweo, you are Hausa-Kweo, whatever you call yourself, be talking. Nnamdi Kanu should not be a problem. Nnamdi Kanu has shown the way. He's a human being, and what he has done, there is no living Igbo man, dead or alive, that has done as much as what Nnamdi Kanu has done in these few years. And those of us who appreciate it will continue to appreciate it. Not because he will give us anything on that. He has nothing to give to us. But we know that what he is doing, the benefit of it will not only be for us, but it will be for all of us. And will benefit immensely, including you, your children, with all the sabotage, all the tongues you are putting on the way. Nnamdi Kanu is a man to be respected. A very dark cloud trying to envelop us, and that cloud is a re-arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. After the return of the team that they said is Muhammad Buhari, which I doubt very much, the cabal around him had decided that to feed that team they brought from London, they needed